Welcome to Cinemondo with Kathy and Ramish.
Hello.
Exciting news. You brought this to my attention. There's a new Game Changer trailer.
Game Changer with Ram Charan, directed by Shankar. It's going to be out in a week.
I haven't checked to see if it's anywhere nearby.
Oh, I think it's being aired here in San Diego.
Oh, you're so lucky. I don't know about us, though. It's so dicey. I don't know why. I mean, I would think that since he's coming right off Triple R and Telugu, Triple R was here all over the place a million times. You think they might give it a broad release? We shall see. But Shankar is a very interesting director.
He is indeed. I mean, I watched a lot of movies directed by Shankar growing up, and I distinctly remember like his usage of visuals. You know, he has like these stunning visuals. There's VFX. There's this grandeur of whole scene setup and all. So that's really very good, and especially his stories they are appealing to the crowd.
Yeah,
because there is corruption involved in the story. There's corruption in the story plot. There's a sincere person, or usually somebody who gets hurt, and then there is some other person trying to fight against that politician.
Somebody gets hurt. Someone's fighting.
Yeah.
That's Shankar for you. I loved Indian. That was fantastic. Oh my God. So good. And when I saw Indian 2, I feel like it lost some of its charm. There was an element of charm in the first one.
So this was way back in 1990s when the movie came out. And then back then, that movie was huge, if you think about it. Trying to live up to that scale, the success that it achieved after 25 years is really very tough. And then he's made some other good movies too. For example, we had this movie called Onion, which means a stranger. So this guy, he has a split personality, and he keeps switching between two different personalities.
That's cool.
The actor was Vikram.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
Oh my God. This film's coming out soon, and I'd like to get more into some of the back catalog of Shankar, because I've seen a few of the big ones. This one's coming out now, and I'm sure it's going to bring in a whole new fan base. This looks pretty crazy. So it'd be cool to go back. I always like to go back and see what other directors have done in the past, because there's some really great stuff back there. So
yeah, in
the future, you'll be seeing some more reviews for Shankar. But in the meantime, we have a trailer reaction for Game Changer. Still have not quite figured out what it's about. I mean, I know it's kind of a power struggle, political something.
It says Game Changer. Somebody's going to change the game. So
change the game. That's what we're doing. I figured it was just Shankar describing himself. He is a game changer. Very excited to see this. We've seen a few things. We've seen songs. We've seen some teasers. We've seen all of that. So this will hopefully give us a lot more information. So here we go.
కడుపు నిండా 100 ముద్దలు తినే ఏనుగు ఒక్క ముద్ద వదిలిపెడితే పెద్దగా దానికి వచ్చే నష్టమేం లేదు. కానీ అది 1,00,000 చీమలకి ఆహారం. నేను మీ దగ్గర అడిగేది కూడా ఆ ఒక్క ముద్ద మాత్రమే.
కలెక్టర్ కి ఆకలిస్తుందట, ఓ ముద్ద అన్నం అడుగుతున్నాడు.
మా పార్టీ సేవ చేయడానికే కానీ సంపాదించడానికి కాదు.
నేను సైడ్ సత్యం. మనిషి స్ట్రైట్ ఫార్వర్డ్ సార్, బాడీ మాత్రమే సైడ్లో వెళ్తుంది.
ఎవరైనా మీ భార్యని కొన్ని సెకండ్స్ గుచ్చి చూస్తా ఉంటే ఇలాగే వదిలేస్తారు సార్?
తను ఎవరు ఒక్క సెకండ్ నుంచి చూడలేరయ్యా.
అవును సార్.
నీకు నాకు సెట్ అవుతుంది.
ఒక మంచి జరగాలంటే ఏళ్ల తరబడి ఎదురు చూడకూడదు మామ. ఒప్పుకో.
I love this song. Great.
బొబ్బిలి మోపిదేవి అనే నేను ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ ముఖ్యమంత్రిగా దైవ సాక్షిగా ప్రమాణం చేస్తున్నాను. ముఖ్యమంత్రి మోపిదేవి.
సార్
Have a blast!
Game changer, got to the noble, he's a rebel. Better never wanna test him, don't you dare to fall in trouble. Never try to poke in checkmate, he will give it double.
నువ్వు 5 సంవత్సరాలు మాత్రమే మినిస్టర్.
Just unpredictable.
Not eat.
నేను చనిపోయే వరకు IAS.
Love it.
అర్థమైందిరా? అయిందా? రాసివ్వరా.
రానా
రాకి రాస్ సార్కి సార్.
ఏం చేశాడు వాడు?
ఐఎమ్ అన్ప్రెడిక్టబుల్.
Very cool. You know what? That was dope. I'm just gonna say dope because that's what the song was called. So I'm just
I think the subtitles are very funny.
the
Honestly,
subtitles are not
automatic-
accurate,
Yeah.
and especially
Oh,
when it's, like,
these are
auto
auto-generated.
translated.
Yeah.
It's not ever good. But they did help a little bit. We heard about
Yes.
poking the wife, which was interesting.
Mhm. That's a joke. It's
Definitely a
supposed to be joke. Yeah.
It's like if someone pokes your wife, who's gonna know?
I
It's kind
mean,
of like the elephant eating the food, right?
He meant that if somebody keeps staring at your wife, how do you
Yeah.
feel? That's what he was asking the cop, and then the cop goes saying, "Nobody can stare at my wife because, it's."
Because they'll die. I will arrest them and kill them if they look at me. Well, I mean, look at her. How are you not going to look at that woman? I mean,
Mhm.
seriously. Wow.
Yeah.
The music videos for this were pretty great. I know that
Yes.
the dope one got a little bit of grief because the dance moves were a little bit weird. They were little, like I don't.
Yeah.
They were like these little baby step things, and they were just like, what is that? But they delivered at the end because they showed him a one big solo dance thing
Mhm.
that was pretty great. But knowing
Yeah.
that that is the guy who did Not To,
Yeah.
we know what he can do. So bring
He's-
it on.
He's capable of doing like really very good dance. I mean, he's a good dancer.
Yeah.
Honestly. So.
Yeah, he is. I tried to do the
Yeah.
Not To dance. It is not easy.
Mhm.
Not easy at all. It's not pretty either. But I'm not a dancer, clearly.
At least you gave it a try. So.
I tried. It looked more like an exercise when I did it. But this movie looks crazy.
Yes,
I'm very. I
it
mean,
does.
those two
It
actors.
has
SJ
it has all the right elements. It has all the good background score.
Yep.
Yep. So
Those
the
visuals.
actors, the visuals, everything.
I like where they showed the guys all flying up in the air, and then they cut to the chess game, and
Mhm.
all that was flying up in the air.
Yes.
That was kind of cool because he's a game changer. Get
Yeah,
it?
Yes. Yes.
So we showed a lot of games. We got chess. We had some Vegas games. I'm not big on games.
Yeah, but that's what the intention of the trailer is, like, okay, saying somebody is coming to change the whole game.
And change the
So,
game. So they
yep.
say. Yeah. I couldn't quite tell. It seemed like, I mean, because he's Ram Charan, I would assume he's a good guy. But we don't know really. Is he? Is he the good guy? Was he always the good guy? I couldn't tell.
That's hard to say. I think he is the good guy because most of the scenes where we see him interacting with SJ Suryah, turns out looks like SJ Suryah is the villain.
But
He's
yeah,
the
because he looks
protagonist of the movie.
crazy. 'Cause
Yeah.
He's all like, ah.
So
So you're like, you must be a bad guy.
so at least assuming that he is the villain, so yeah, Ram Charan has to be the good guy.
That's true. If you're going to cast that guy, Ram Charan, in it, then he's going to be the good guy.
Yes.
Right? Even though he's kind of in Triple R, he was kind of the bad guy. I mean, he was the colonial, he was working for the colonial. But you knew he had.
That
he
was
was a good
that
guy
was
all
more of a facade because it was more about showing him he had a backstory. He's doing
That's right.
it for some. He has
That's
a purpose to do it.
He had his reasons.
So same thing. I mean, here it may be a little bit different. So I'm guessing Shankar's movie, it'll always come with the past.
Yeah.
There is a past, something associated, something happens, or it might be a current happening, and then later on the person changes. So
That's true. He's learning his lesson. Really fun. If you guys know anything more about this movie, any kind of like details or behind the scenes or anything, let us know in the comments, and be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. And we'll catch you
Yes.
guys next time.
definitely.
Get the
See you.
movies.
Bye.
Bye.